I would literally have 6 inches to get in my van. And this would be my living space. We're good. Today on Girl vs. Van, I tape off my van dimensions, figure out which furniture we're gonna keep, which furniture we're gonna sell, and what materials we're gonna need to finish the van build. I got my Sprinter van. And today I'm gonna walk you through the van design and layout. So you're gonna step in here. The piano will be right here, and then I have my desk. Yeah, that didn't go there. I'm gonna have a little poo-poo shed right there. That didn't go there either. And then my bed. That didn't happen. And then my armoire thingy. I think it's gonna work out perfect. The only thing is the piano is gonna block me from getting up into the cab. I can climb up and over if I absolutely have to, but it might be nice to have this open space. So I don't know, do I put the piano here and then build some sort of unit that I can flip open? I don't know. I eventually want to put a window in here or in here. Oh, and then I'm gonna put a little kitchenette type thing right here. So right now it's 37 degrees outside and it's pretty chilly in here. My feet are cold. Definitely cold on this floor. She was saying I could put some insulation in the floor, but she didn't know how much. Just gonna be a little bit. So I might actually put my carpet in here just to keep it a little more warm and cozy. Eventually I'll take all of this out, put really good insulation, and then put some wood flooring in here. But for now, just gonna keep this gray vibe. And if I put like a wood panel all the way across, I'll be able to nail into it. I'll be able to hang my guitar. I don't know. What do we think, guys? I just want to stay in here all day. I'm so excited. But I have to go get some packing done. All right, I got my tape. I got my dimensions. Here's my bed. Here's the armoire. I need to figure out how big I can make my kitchen cabinet and how big I can make my toilet based on all the rest of the stuff I'm putting in here. So my desk goes here, piano there. And what I noticed in this van, I was measuring from here to the back, but if my piano can fit in between these two panels, look how much more space I'll have. So I can kind of tuck my piano back in this little nook, ideally. Actually, it's gonna be this much more, but still. All right, I'm gonna tape it all out and see how we do. Dude, I must have measured wrong because I thought I was gonna have room here for like a little kitchenette. Might have to do some rearranging. I ordered a Nature's Head toilet, which is gonna go right here. I think it'll fit. It might just have to be propped up pretty high, but I think that's okay. I think we can handle that. I don't know where my kitchen's gonna go. Maybe on the side of the armoire right here, I can have like a folding butcher's block that folds up and turns into a table that folds out, so it completes the space right here. I was also thinking about putting my fridge in between the two front seats, but I don't know if it's gonna fit with the emergency brake right there, so we might have to improvise. So long story short, nothing ended up in the original spot that I planned it to be in, but I sat in my van one night. I'm having my first meal in the van tonight. I come up with like 15 different layouts and I still don't have it down, but I went on a walk. I feel like I have an idea. We'll see. I flipped everything around. I actually think I'm gonna put my piano either on that side or that side, and you know how I removed the back of it? I just won't put it back on it. I'll put like a long board across the top and then it'll fit nice and snug right there. And then my bed will go here, but the couch will be like this rather than having the couch shoved in the back. And there'll be a little walkway to the door. I think it'll look cute, especially because I'm planning on filming some music videos. Might be cute to have the doors open and be sitting at the piano right here. I don't know, what do we think? Maybe I'll swap it so the couch is on that side, piano's on that side. We shall see. I got real up close and personal with my space and I came up with an even better layout. It's the next morning and I've taped out my new layout. Here's my bed when it's extended. When it's in the seated position, I'll be able to push it back so we'll have a little more walking space. This will be the piano. Next to the piano, I'll have my white desk and it's got a ton of storage underneath. Armoire is going here. I'm trying to reuse things that I already have. And then in this corner, this will be my laundry chute and this will be a full counter and the toilet and the fridge will fit somewhere underneath. The only thing is, this is the amount of space I have to get into my van. Might sell the desk and build something custom that's a little shorter so I have a little more space to get in, but as of now, this is the layout. Trying to decide if I should sell my furniture and just build something custom or reuse the furniture. What I do know is I love the bed and piano area. So the ceiling already has some soundproofing panels. I'm gonna screw some boards in here. I'm gonna finish the roof probably with some tongue and groove slats all the way across. So these will be painted white. The thing is with my armoire is it's kind of got some gray tones in it. So I don't know if I want to go more orangey tone or gray tone, but I do want everything to match. Anyway, this is where we're at today. So this actually was the van layout I decided on, but the only difference is I ended up putting my fridge in between the front two seats. Mama needs snacks while she's driving. Check this out. Just got my refrigerator. Oh my gosh. Do you like a kombucha while you're driving down the road? Why, yes, I would love that. Dang it, I spilled my mushrooms. Alright, I've been selling a lot of my furniture, and now today I'm going to tape off my van size and see which furniture I'm going to keep. For instance, I'm going to see if my futon is going to fit in the van. I don't know if I'm going to keep the coffee table. I'm just going to try and make use of the things I have and then figure out how to fasten them in my van. Eventually I'm going to build it out completely, but I'm not starting with a budget. By moving out of this apartment, I no longer have a payment of $14.80 per month, and I'm going to have a car loan, so whatever's left over is what I'm going to be able to use toward my van build, so I'm going to kind of build it as I go. So here are the dimensions of my 144-inch wheelbase Mercedes Sprinter van. It's 70 inches wide, 70 inches tall. What's 45 plus 16 plus 36 plus 19?
116.
And 116 inches deep. That's what she said. And see if it's gonna fit inside the van. So my futon is exactly 70 inches. I thought I was just gonna be able to shove it in the back of the van, but I'm gonna have to build a platform for it because the width of the legs of the bed are not wide enough to fit around the wheels. I think we're gonna still use the futon in the van though, because check it out. It goes from couch to bed. So freaking easy. And then I have a 4-inch pad that fits right behind the couch when it's folded up. So I can just pop that on top, make my bed. It's super easy. The only thing is it's a little tiny, a little bit tiny. Someday I'll travel with a really handsome man, I'm sure of it. But for now, it's the perfect size for little old me. And it'll leave more space for other things in the van as well. Alright, so I am moving and I have a little dilemma with this piano. First of all, it's extremely heavy. It's extremely difficult and expensive to get it up here.
Go, straight. Keep going.
Woo! I don't want to sell it. I love it. I painted it. I put blood, sweat, and tears into it. And I think I'm gonna put it in my van. Chica, what? You heard me correctly. But I also have this keyboard. I'm gonna try and install this keyboard into that piano shell. Please send help. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I'm gonna measure it right now and then tape off where the piano would go in the van. All right, 57 inches by 25 inches. This also folds down so I can store a bunch of stuff in here once I remove all the insides. So that's an option. Let's tape it off and see what it's gonna look like. Not a minimalist, definitely not. So I was hoping to fit that desk into the van and I have a couple baskets I can put under it, but the wheel well is gonna be in the way. Maybe I'll put something under it that has storage in it. I don't know. I'm just trying to make use of stuff that I already have, but it might be better just to start from scratch. We'll see. Since there's empty space in the corner, might as well put in a little greenery. That actually might be too tall. My ceiling is 70 inches. Oh, it's too tall. Maybe this banana leaf can just, we'll see. I thought I was gonna have room here for this table, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. I mean, maybe with this tucked in, I would literally have 6 inches to get in my van. And this would be my living space. But I could tuck baskets underneath for some storage. Later on, I could take the top off of this. I was thinking it could lift off my toilet and shower area, but this is a small van. I just don't know, guys. We'd also have to figure out how to fasten all this stuff to the vehicle. Oh, it's obvious I have no clue what I'm doing? Okay, cool. What's kind of cool about this futon is it's got 3 different levels. of relaxation. You can leave it here, can prop it all the way up. Analysis paralysis is a real thing. I'll keep playing around with this. I'll probably just build stuff out, but I'm curious if I can turn my piano into a storage cabinet. The only thing, this wood is kind of heavy, so I don't know. Another option is I have this armoire that isn't quite as wide and it's got lots of storage space, so maybe I'll put that there instead. So let's measure and tape out the dimensions of the armoire. That seems really small. I'm gonna measure. Oh, I biffed that up. I biffed that one up real good. Let's try this again. 32 is right here. I mean, it's gonna be snug, but that gives me a little more like living space. I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet, but the one thing I do know, couch bed is a yes. Okie dokie. Well, that was fun. I want to fill that corner with something. I have this really cute lamp, and maybe I'll build something around it, and there'll be a little laundry chute, so I can just shove all my clothes in there, but it'll also function to hold my lamp in place. My lamp is super cute. It's got a dimmer switch. Not gonna lie, I'm far more excited about decorating my van than I am about building it out. Just saying. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, so cute. I think this might work though. If I build a square right here, and then it'll have like a little rubber thing in the middle and hold this sturdy, then I can just shove all my dirty clothes down in the bottom. I think it'll work. I need a van. Beep beep, struggle bus coming through. So the wheel well is a foot high. So we're gonna have to do like 13 inches for the platform at the very least. So 13 plus 57. It's gonna be exactly 70 inches to the top. So I'll probably end up cutting off the bottom legs so this sits flush. I got everything taped off and realized it's gonna look silly if I prop up my armoire. Also, I wanted to be able to look out the back window at the scenery while I'm playing the piano rather than looking out the front of the van. Definitely bringing this 100%. I'm already decorating my van. Oh, hello. This is going to go here. I have to have a dream catcher macrame. Literally, I'm gonna have 3 macrame hangings in my van, and I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are under there somewhere. 7 macrame hangings in my van. Oh yeah, then I have this little hangy thing. That's technically macrame, right? I've got issues. Which gave me the idea for my van name. He's Mac on the outside and May on the inside. I think this will go on the side of the piano, or maybe right here, just a little something something. And then this bad boy, it'll go right behind my bed. It'll act kind of like a bug shield, and I think it'll just look cute, right? It'll look cute. I'll need a mirror in the van, and so this macrame hanging will probably go right here by the desk. Like, who cares where I'm gonna eat, shower, and poo, right? If I got my macrame hanging, all is good in life. I am aware of my downfalls. So by this point, I had sold my Prius. I was going to pick up my Sprinter van in the morning, so I decided to go get all the materials I'm gonna need for the van build. I'm in Lowe's getting insulation, and these babies caught my eye. Oh, hello. All of my furniture has like gray tones to it, grayish brown. So I think this would look cool on the ceiling, and then white shiplap for the walls. I think that'll be a really pretty combo. I was gonna do white on the ceiling though, so I don't know if that's gonna make it feel too dark. I am putting in a skylight. This is pretty lightweight too, to go on the ceiling. It's about $2 less than everything else. Of course, this is way longer. I don't know, we'll see. We'll figure it out. Allow myself to introduce myself. You are gazing into 5 days straight of packing and cleaning and organizing, and holy crap, I'm tired. Got my lumber situation. This is the roof. This is the siding. It's Chippin' Joanna AF. I'm actually not doing floor slats. I'm gonna cut a rug. I realize I don't know how to dance. And after I'm done dancing, I'm literally gonna cut my rug into the shape of the bottom of my van. It'll act as 2 things, actually 3 things. Insulation, it will help with the weird metally reverb in here. I'm gonna be recording inside my van, so I want some good acoustics. And third reason, it's shabby chic AF. Dude, I'm so tired. I just moved my whole apartment into storage and I'm trying to separate all the stuff I'm gonna bring in the van, separate all the stuff I'm trying to sell, and then there's a pile of donations, and then the rest goes in storage. I'm so excited to work on the van. I just have to get everything settled first. So thanks for watching episode 2 of the van build. In the next couple episodes, I'm gonna show you everything I sold in order to make this all happen. So far toward my Sprinter van, I have $300 from my dresser, $100 from end tables, and $15 from a mirror. I'm also gonna show you how I turned my acoustic piano into an electric piano in order to fit it into the van. Do not try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. It's working. It's working. It's working. So I had 1 week to build this van before I had to get out of my apartment, and I vlogged every day of it. So come back for those and subscribe if you haven't for more van build videos. And then finally, off for some adventures. See you soon.